I've given the instructions in the change room. Let's have a nice clean fight. Good luck to both of you. Toes gloves.
So here we go with the promoter's best friends in Mitchell Whitelaw and Clay Waterman, who's undefeated in 7. Waterman has 4 first-round knockouts to his credit, including 2 this year alone. Whitelaw, very experienced though, and he's shocked plenty through his professional career so far. Anything could happen in the early stages of this one. Clay Waterman will be looking to throw with power, but he's in there with someone who knows how to box in Mitchell Whitelaw. Waterman works that left hand in the early stages here, and he throws with power over the top, hooks and throws a right hand. They exchange shots. Just sitting down on one there was Whitelaw, and back came Waterman.
Clay's mixing up that jab perfectly, body and head, right at the start of this fight.
Really setting up that overhand.
Yeah.
There we go.
1 and 2 from Waterman, using his levels brilliantly and countering with that right hand as well.
He looks on fire tonight, Clay.
Yeah, this is very polished from Waterman.
Tunnel vision focus, you can see it in his eyes.
The left hand is everywhere for him, and he's trying to set up big shots with his right hands. Whitelaw just trying to weather this early storm against a noted big puncher and a fast starter as well in Waterman.
He's not rushing Whitelaw, it's good to see. Doesn't want to run into any of these big shots that are happening right now.
Accuracy from Waterman. Got through with the right hand through the guard of Whitelaw.
Good defense. He's holding his hands up nice and high.
He's got the reach, Whitelaw. I'd like to see him at the end of the jab.
More of those from the outside.
Now Waterman gets in tight where he wants to be, and he throws with power, but it misses that one. That one got through, but there was glove in between.
You do not want to be sitting on the ropes as Clay.
No. There's plenty of power here. Very mature performance from him. Clay Waterman boxing well in the opening rounds. Aggressive and powerful, but measured at times. And there's a big shot. Mitchell Whitelaw. Expect the unexpected.
5.
Big shot,
6,
I didn't even see it.
7, 8. Good.
A flush shot from Whitelaw sends Waterman down. He has been down before, twice in fact, against Dane Mullavai in the opening round of their famous fight. He came back to stop him quick, smart, did Waterman, but Whitelaw should never, ever be written off.
What a
And
start.
after a dominant opening round from Waterman, it is the knockdown that rattles the judges. A slick jab as Waterman came forwards, and he just caught him flush.
There's a touch off balance there. If you see his back foot, it was just a touch off balance. There he is, the big man.
And he just missed it to Justice Huni. The knockdown in the opening round of this one. The star of the show has arrived. He could have walked here. He lives less than a K down the road.
He looks like the Rock Johnson. I tell you what, he could have got a bigger suit jacket.
Maybe he's filled out. He looks in fantastic condition, as always, does Justice Huni. And he has a big night tonight against Kiki Latelli in our main bout, a heavyweight showdown. Australia against New Zealand.
Looks like a businessman turning up here, not a fighter.
Round number 2. It was a knockdown for Whitelaw. The big underdog in the opening round as Waterman goes to work.
Great shots from Clay, but very good defense by Whitelaw then. None of those landed.
Comes forward with power, this Waterman. And that's a good shot around the guard, but Whitelaw absorbs and comes forward himself. Counter shot from Whitelaw after he took one as well.
On the front foot now, Whitelaw.
Yeah, he's confident. He's got to go into the fire here with a big puncher in Clay Waterman.
Clay doesn't want to rush too much now. I think he's probably thinking about that first round and getting dropped, and he's just got to be very careful because obviously Whitelaw can punch.
Absolutely. There's 6 rounds. There's plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't let pride or embarrassment play a role here after hitting the canvas. Because he's in there with someone who can box and clearly can punch in Whitelaw.
Some of the people Whitelaw has shared the ring with, Jack Gibb, Matt Sheen, Connor Wallace.
Connor Wallace twice. Yes, he's had some really impressive performances, and is the sort of guy you could ring halfway through his dinner and he'll still turn up and fight. He is just someone who loves to have a blue, and he's right in one here as he hooks well. There's Whitelaw.
He got a little hook then from Clay on the end as well.
Yeah, he did. Gee, there's some power on these shots from Waterman. He's throwing with everything at times.
There's venom behind him, that's for sure.
Good shot from Waterman. Whitelaw gets underneath that one. 1, 2 and 3 from Waterman, but covering up nicely is Whitelaw.
Yeah, great defence. Beautiful hook there
from Whitelaw. Yeah, there was a good shot on the inside from Waterman, but the hook came back from Whitelaw. That's better stuff from Waterman at times, and countering with the right hand is Whitelaw as well. Frantic stuff at centre ring, now with 30 seconds left in round number 2. Big shot from Whitelaw over the top. 1, 2 and 3 goes.
Whitelaw is impressing me heaps right now. Like
He always does. He always does.
Clay's an absolute weapon. You can see the power on these shots, and he's just taking it and giving him some back. Sometimes with interest.
Oh, there's a big counter right hand from Waterman. Whitelaw smiled, but he did feel that one. And that's the end of the second round of this fight. A fascinating contest between the heavy favourite in Clay Waterman, the undefeated fighter, and Mitchell Whitelaw, who has come to fight again.
They feel good? Yeah. Everything off the jab, right? Don't just fucking stand there. Like that. Don't just stand there and fucking wait for him. Everything off the jab. He's not going to go at you. Yeah. He's waiting for you to throw so he can throw something off it. Yeah. Right? So everything, just even if that's all you do, jab. Jab, jab, jab. Yeah. Right? Head, body, head, bomb, right hand. Yeah. Right? He's always going to come back like that. Right? While we're doing our pads, get close, boom, over here. Yeah, come out of those guard on his
Take us through what we saw in the previous round, boys.
Look, lots of big shots landed from Clay. High work rate in that round, but he got clipped a couple as well.
Yeah, right at the end of the combos. Yeah, right at the end of the combo, a couple of hooks.
And here we go now, round number 3.
I'll tell you what I'd love to see. Clay's younger brother in the corner.
Yeah, being the coach.
Being the coach, how good's that?
And now Mitchell Whitelaw just uses the ring a little bit. They exchange, good shot on the inside from Whitelaw. Waterman goes 1, 2 and 3, nice little shot on the inside. He got through with an uppercut there, did Waterman. 1, 2, 3. Covering up his Whitelaw, and now against the ropes, but he moves away and he uses the ring.
He's got a great guard, Whitelaw. Covers everything with that.
Absolutely. I tell you what, I love watching Clay. He's a beautiful boxer.
Yeah, he is.
Beautiful balance.
Right hand from Waterman.
As much as Whitelaw's defense is great, he doesn't want to be standing and taking too many more of those shots from Clay.
There's plenty on them. He's throwing with intent. Just trying to open up the guard of Whitelaw. That one got around the ear of Whitelaw, and he just pushes forward now. Just walks into the flurry, and there's a right hand from Waterman as well, and a counter right hand from Whitelaw.
You can never rule him out, can you, Whitelaw?
No. Oh. Left hook from Waterman.
I think he's relying too much on that guard right now. He likes to sit there and just guard for a bit and then throw a couple of counters at the end. It's not working for him too well this round.
And now he gets back to working the levels, does Waterman. The left hand downstairs and upstairs. Jabbing nicely. 1 and 2 he goes.
Both blended punches.
Great boxing from both. Wanted that counter right hand there, did Waterman, but it was just past the moment. Now he jabs to the body of Whitelaw and hooks as well. Whitelaw gets back on his jab and goes to the body, does Whitelaw.
Great body shot there.
And an uppercut as well from Whitelaw and a right hand from Waterman. Combination punching from Waterman.
A good combo. Not much landed, but he landed a little right hand at the end of it.
I wouldn't mind seeing Clay set up that overhand right. Couple of jab body and head.
Jabs get through from Waterman. Covering up again is Whitelaw late in this round. And just tucks right in there. Does Mitchell Whitelaw as they head to the stools again. We mentioned some of those fighters he's been in with. Mitchell Whitelaw, well, he's unlucky not to have a better record. Close fights with Letty, which he eventually lost on the cards. Tej Singh, a draw. Very, very unfortunate not to win that one, and others as well. Had a good fight with Isaac Hardman, also, who's here tonight.
Majority decision. It's some of the best fighters in Australia who shared the ring with us, so you've got to credit him, that's for sure, even though he's got more losses on his record than wins. But
he takes on anyone.
That majority decision was in Bendigo on that fateful night. Jeff Horn, the first fight against Michael Zarafa.
Funny that I can't remember that night very well.
You blacked it out. See Michael Zarafa back in action shortly as well. His fight with Danilo Creati was announced last week. Looking forward to seeing him back. Right now we're watching Whitelaw and Waterman. Really good fight, this one. Waterman went down in the opening rounds off a strong jab from Mitchell Whitelaw.
He's definitely holding the centre of the ring very well at the moment. Definitely at the start of this round. Using that jab, mixing up with the
big
what a
shot.
Big play got called one right at the end too.
Big shot, and back came Whitelaw straight away. And now Whitelaw goes to work with Waterman for the first time against the ropes, but he turns the tables, and here he comes, Clay Waterman. Whitelaw covering up, right hand from Waterman, but he can't find him.
What a guard.
What a battle. Ease off here. Oh, no.
1-2, and he gets a nod of the head there, does Waterman. Because there's a lot on those shots, and even though he is defending against them, Whitelaw, bits are getting through, and that's enough to rock him at times.
I tell you what, any young person watching this fight, if you want to fight in close, have a guard like Whitelaw.
I think it helps him having giant arms. His arms can just cover everywhere.
Look at his elbows, right down to his
counter right hand from Whitelaw. Body shot as well. He is dangerous, Mitchell Whitelaw. Clay Waterman showing his class, but he's in there with someone who can fight. He finishes with a right hand over the top, does Waterman on that occasion, and countering again is Whitelaw.
He's got to throw more Whitelaw to steal these rounds, though. Clay has thrown a lot of leather at Whitelaw.
Yeah, those 1 or 2 shots right at the end of the combos aren't going to be enough to win the round.
They're both landing great shots there.
Hands drop for a moment from Whitelaw, and he gets aggressive, and Waterman comes back with some shots through the guard.
It's got to be the best round of the fight so far.
Against the ropes again is Whitelaw, and punching down is Clay Waterman, who just avoided a counter and then took one. Whitelaw presses forward with good shots. Here comes Waterman again.
It's great to see fighters testing themselves like this. This is the great fight.
Another round down. An entertaining contest. Whitelaw and Waterman putting on a show here in Brisbane.
Tell you what, this card has not failed to live up to it so far. Still got a few good fights to come as well.
I'm just trying to still keep composed because I know if I think I'll fuck myself up. I'll get too airy. Even a half running there that round. I got that right hand. I didn't full get him, but you can see his eyes. A couple of times. Take him to 60. Take him to 60. Brother. Yeah, I will. It's not going to get over the top.
Great round, mate.
Mitchell Whitelaw talks more than his trainer and the rest of his corner at times, and he thought that he had Waterman in trouble at that stage when we saw Waterman end up with his back against the ropes for the first time.
Very interesting.
He's revved up in the corner, that's for sure.
Yeah. He's just talking to anyone who will listen. It's almost like he was in the pub after the fight.
Yeah.
Talking about the shot he hit him with.
Take some deep breaths, have a break. You've only got a minute in there. Oh.
What a contest it is for the best or worst haircut in Australian boxing at the moment between Mitchell Whitelaw, Harry Garside. Maybe Connor Wallace gets into the conversation as well. There's a few.
There's a few up there.
But we are seeing an exquisite one on display here from the White Lion, who's giving a great account of himself as he always does.
Lomachenko angle change there from Whitelaw.
Great footwork.
Clay Waterman closing in. Leads with the right hand.
Still landing on the gloves at the moment.
Yep. The top of the head. And jabbing away to the body. And right hand too. Whitelaw. Waterman up on his toes and jabbing away with a powerful left hand. And right hand too. Beautiful stuff from Clay Waterman. But then Whitelaw comes straight back. It was a good right hand to the body too, and then Waterman came back. This is good stuff. Both fighters with success.
What a fight this has turned into.
Defends
Waterman on the back
nicely
foot
this
here.
Whitelaw.
Don't see that very often.
Good shots from both fighters in an entertaining fifth round so far as Whitelaw finds the body shots again and finishes over the top with the right hand. And these rounds are all important for Mitchell Whitelaw because he scored that knockdown in the opener.
It's a very, very important fifth and sixth round from Whitelaw.
Oh, good right hands from Waterman. Whitelaw nods his approval.
30 seconds, Mitch, let's go.
Whitelaw needs to catch him out again to get back in the running to this one.
Good work from both fighters again. Waterman with the power shots, but Whitelaw picks him off with the right hand again. Here comes Waterman. Hooks to lead, but covering up again is Mitchell Whitelaw. A good round from Clay Waterman.
Okay, last round, brother. This one here. Up there.
Just telling him what to do and everything.
Good. Going out like a soldier now.
Catch gloves again.
We don't need to train with them, though. training with them up there. Last 10 seconds, I opened up. But just sit. Let me get my legs going again. All right, you're out.
We know who's in charge of that corner. It is the white line himself.
Put it up here, put it out, give me a sit.
And your corners.
Taking a managerial position in the corner.
What a
The
legend.
fighter.
Manager, fighter, and coach all in one.
He is brilliant. Clay Waterman has done very well against a tricky opponent after hitting the canvas in the opening rounds. He's boxed very impressively. But this one's still alive because...
Yeah, Clay's got to be careful in this round. I think he will go for it. Clay will want to probably put a statement on this one, but he doesn't want to... what happened in the first round.
Absolutely.
Well, one thing for sure, Whitelaw is going to have a red-hot crack. Waterman throws his shots to that guard. Levels on his jabs, and 1, 2, and 3 goes Waterman. Good stuff.
Use elbows, guys. Don't use elbows.
Against the ropes, here is Waterman. He punches well from there, but Whitelaw like this position. He shoves him off and he'll go back to work. Will Whitelaw. Uppercuts. Uppercut from Waterman as well.
Clay wants to battle back there, but...
Well, he's in his own corner. He's going to need a battle. He took a body shot.
Good uppercut there from Whitelaw.
Whitelaw with a hook as well. Waterman on the inside works.
His brother's telling him to get out of the damn corner.
Beautiful body shots from Whitelaw as well. Now he turns and he's away as Waterman. And that's better for him. And the corner very relieved.
He doesn't need to do it, that's why.
Jabbing. Clay Waterman. And covering up is Whitelaw. Good stuff again from Waterman, but Whitelaw just fired back straight away.
Those punches would still hurt, even hitting your guard like that.
Well, there's so much on them that they still physically move him backwards.
Yeah.
But he doesn't care.
No. Just holds it, moves forward.
Great jab there from Clay.
You can see his eyes are starting to swell up, especially on that right side.
Yeah, the bit that he drew the corner's attention to is swelling. He's taken big right hands there, and that was a good shot from Waterman, but
30 seconds.
Don't push you out here. Come on. Let's go. Go on, box.
What a fight this has been.
here comes Clay Waterman. The hands just drop, and Whitelaw will try and throw something big here, but Waterman, he's the man with the big power. What have we got left with 10 seconds remaining in what has been a very entertaining fight? Whitelaw.
He said it, 10 seconds.
And over the top, and here he goes. And they trade to the bell after an entertaining contest. Waterman and Whitelaw have put on a show in Brisbane.
That is a great fight for Clay.
He said it in the corner. He said, watch the last 10 seconds.
He wasn't lying. Oh,
that was an exciting finish.
What a brilliant fight. And what a great learning experience for Clay Waterman. He should fight Mitchell Whitelaw every week.
Well, I don't know if he'll want to do that, but that was definitely a great experience for Clay because he threw everything at him. And that guard was second to none from Whitelaw. Well done to him.
That was the knockdown in the opening rounds.
And that becomes a 10-8 round, but I think Clay won majority of the round, so I don't know if they call it a 10-9.
Well, there is the chance that some of them could have found in favour of Waterman through the rest of the rounds, for sure. Potentially others would have found it 10-8, but regardless, Clay Waterman was very strong. Whitelaw had some great moments.
A couple of very, very clean shots from Whitelaw, sorry.
The slipping, really dodging, punching, counter, everything.
Really strong fight from both boxers, as we expected it to be. You
Great
can
respect.
always tell when Mitchell Whitelaw turns up on a televised card, he is going to do something for you. He's the promoter's friend, as I mentioned, and he's turned up again here and put on a show against the very, very classy Clay Waterman, who should move to 8-0, but has gone the distance for the very first time and has learnt so very much in a really entertaining fight.
Yeah, Whitelaw was definitely here to win. He wasn't here just to make up numbers. He was here to win, and he put up, what a bloody fight he put up.
He's such a happy guy, Whitelaw, it looks like, too. He looks happy to have gone 6 rounds of war in there with Clay. Just having a nice, good old chat. Hey, man, how good was that?
Yeah, he clearly really enjoys his boxing, and he's very, very good at it as well. As I mentioned earlier, takes a lot of fights on short notice, often against prospects, but always has a really good go, and nothing different here tonight. A brilliant fight between Whitelaw and Waterman. Let's get the scores from Stephen Payos.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree once again that bout requires a round of applause. Please, one more round of applause. Both of our cruiserweights. Fantastic contest here at the Nissan Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. Judge Steve Marshall scores the contest 58-55. Judge Phil Gregory scores the contest 57-56. And Judge Alan Burford scores the contest 60-55. All 3 judges in favour of your winner by unanimous points decision. Your winner, Blue Corner, Clay the Weapon Waterman!